Eating bitter cola during pregnancy, does it affect the growing baby in the womb? My answer is I don't know. What I'm here to share with us guys is that during my own pregnancy, I used bitter cola and it had no effect to my baby. We are almost going to a year. So I'm just here to tell us that I used it. I used bitter cola. So I started using it from the second month, that should be around the 5th week, because that is when I discovered that bitter cola can be used. I searched online before I started using it. I searched online to get enough courage to eat it, but there was no direct response, like if it's going to affect. Everybody was trying to dodge that bitter cola because nobody knows. I think because of its local ingredient or local content, nobody knows what it can do to a baby or not. So, and I believe that people, other women will be searching to know or to see if there is any pregnant woman that had ever tried using bitter cola and it had no effect or it had effect. So mine had no effect. I used it from the 5th week to my 28th weeks. That is around 6 months. That is when my spitting and vomiting stopped. So I stopped using it around that period. And there was one doctor I saw that was saying that bitter cola affects the brain development of the baby, of which the brain development of the baby starts from 29 weeks. Yeah, so I stopped using it at 28 weeks. So I used bitter cola and it had no effect. And the way I was eating it was, I'll just get one. I will bite off a little from it, a little, not even up to half, not even up to quarter, very little, and I will have it in my mouth. It controls the spacing and vomiting. You don't have to be chewing and eating it. No, just don't eat it that way. Although bitter cola doesn't contain 200 gram, which is the amount of caffeine that is instructed to be consumed by a pregnant woman, 200 gram of caffeine daily. It should not exceed 200 gram, of which one bitter cola doesn't contain. So, but even as it, I use one bitter cola a week, even more than a week. Depends. I don't eat it like consuming it as I'm eating food. I will just chew up, bite off a little bit, have it in my mouth, then it is going to get softer by its own. It will be like it will pieces on its own just by having it in my mouth. I will spit it out and bite off another one and have it in my mouth. That is how I used bitter cola. So I believe with this, it's answered some questions we do ask, because nobody have come out, there's no woman that has come out and say I used this thing during my pregnancy and it had no effect. So I used it and it had no effect in my baby, and I stopped using it at my 28 weeks, which was when my spitting and vomiting stopped. I hope this helps.